If I told you you could get £114 worth of Scentsy for £43, would you be interested? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna, this is my Wonderland, and here on this channel we do home fragrance, decluttering and crafting. So today I am telling you my Scentsy story. So I am going to tell you why I joined Scentsy and how it's been going for me, and then I'm going to tell you about the fantastic join opportunity that we have got this month, which I think is absolutely crazy. But I will tell you all about that, and I will leave all the links in the description below. So my Scentsy journey started in 2019. I think it was October time, and Scentsy had obviously got some sort of offer or incentive running. My friend asked me if I would like to have a Scentsy party, and I was a little bit reluctant, to be honest, but I had only moved into this property in May, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to show some of our friends our new home and also have a Scentsy party for my friend. So I invited a load of people. We had the party, and when the party was over, nobody ordered. And I felt so guilty having had my friend come over to my house, bring all of her stuff, and it was beautiful stuff. It smelled amazing. I loved it, completely fell in love with it. I placed an order, but other people had said they'd place one when they got home. They wanted to think about it, which was fair enough, and everybody, each to their own. So I felt a little bit guilty that nobody had bought, but I had told her, I don't know that people will buy. I just want to invite them round for a housewarming. If you want to come over, you can come over. So there was nothing to feel guilty about, really. But then she said, we have a join offer this month, and I'm working towards an incentive, and you can join for £15. And I was just like, oh, I don't really want to do it. And she goes, well, it gives you a full-size warmer for £15, and you get all of these testers that you can use, so you don't have to do anything with it. But if you wanted to, the opportunity's there. So I took some time and I thought about it, and I decided that, I really liked the product, and the idea of having another warmer for £15 really appealed to me because I wanted another warmer. And then she told me that I get all of these tester pots which I can melt down myself if I wanted to, if I didn't want to do anything with the business. So I said, that's okay. Yeah, okay, I'll join. I have been part of multi-level marketing companies before. I did Ann Summers, I did Mary Kay, I did Virgin V, I did Avon. This was all in my early, sort of late teens, early 20s. And I had some very bad experiences with some of those companies, which I won't go into on this video. So I didn't think that I wanted to get myself involved with another multi-level marketing company. And I know it has a bad rep with a lot of people, so it kind of was like, I didn't know. But I have to say that my friend, who is my sponsor, has never been pushy with me, has never gone, why haven't you placed an order, has never been sort of in my ear expecting things from me, and the company itself doesn't do that either. So whereas I felt in other companies this sort of pressure to place orders, I've never felt that with Scentsy. And so I joined in October with no plans on doing anything with it. I was going to be what they call a kidnapper, which I will explain to you later on. But I then, I had the catalogue, so I took some into my workplace. I showed some friends and family, and I started getting a few orders in. So I was just like, well, that's okay. I'm not going to put a huge amount of effort into it. If people want to order from me, they can, but I'm not going to really do much with it. And then I kind of got the Scentsy bug, and I just fell in love with the Christmas stuff and just started to put a little bit more effort into it. And probably when we went into lockdown is when I really sort of started to turn my attention to it more. I'd kind of just let it do its thing. I wasn't putting any pressure on myself at all, and I wasn't getting any pressure from anyone either. So it was probably around May or June 2020 that I was like, okay, well, let's see what we can do with this, and let's see if we can grow it a little bit more. So fast forward, I now have around 20 or so regular customers that order from me, which is wonderful. And I absolutely love doing it. I love the social aspect of it. The group that I'm part of are very supportive. When you want help, they're there, but they're not going to sort of chase you down if you're not doing anything. But equally, if you're having a bad week, you can reach out to somebody and you will have some support there, which is really nice. So that is kind of my Scentsy journey. I haven't been somebody who is heavily promoted the join opportunity or asked people to join. There's been a few people that I thought would be really good, and I've asked them if they would like to join, but I am by no means one of these people that is going to sort of hound you about it. I don't believe in that. And does that mean that I am somebody who's sitting here with no people on my team? Yes, it does. But I would rather have no people on my team than have people think that I'm one of these spammy pammy people. So that's just the way I decide to run it. But then it's also the type of business that I want. So I wanted to go through with you guys a little bit about how it's kind of set up. So I have put down here that, you know, there are different consultants, and Scentsy needs every kind of consultant because that's how it works. So there are people that join just because they want to get their own stuff for cheaper, which was part of the reason that I joined. I thought, oh, well, I'll be able to just order my own stuff and get it for less, or not get it for less, but I'd get paid on it. So I'd get some cash back. There are people that join just to sell it to their friends and their family in their circle, not go any wider than that, not try to get anybody else, not do parties or anything like that, and then get their own stuff as well. There are people that want to earn some family fun money, so they might go out and do a party a week or a couple of parties a month, as well as selling to their friends and family, and they are able to get some fun money in each month, which they either spend on day trips or they can save up for a holiday. And then there are people who want an additional part-time income, and they're putting in more effort and they're working the business harder. They are maybe doing 2 or 3 parties a week, and maybe doing craft fairs and local fairs and things like that. And then there are the all-in, I want to do this as a full-time business, I want to grow a team, I want to be at the top of the compensation plan driven ladies. So there is space for everybody in Scentsy, and Scentsy need all of those types of people. So I kind of fall into the friends and family / fun money kind of stage. I see this as just an additional revenue stream to what I do. I don't see it becoming a full-time business for me because I am not heavy on the recruiting side. I don't push the recruiting so much. And to make it work financially in a multi-level marketing company, you earn more money off of your team than you do off of your own individual sales. When it gets that big, there's kind of a tipping point with it. So you get 20% with Scentsy when you first join, and then it goes up to 25% when you hit certified. So there's a certain level of sales that you have to hit, and then from then on, you're a certified consultant, you get 25%. So yeah, if you could go out and sell £3,000 worth of Scentsy each month, or £5,000 worth of Scentsy each month, you probably could make a very good living for yourself. But it is easier and more lucrative if you can get other people to sell it with you. Now, one of the things that Scentsy do is they make it impossible for you to earn off of other people unless you are earning yourself. So you have to hit a certain pound level of sales yourself each month to get that bonus off of other people. So Scentsy are very clear on the fact that you need to be working your business. You can't just sit back and earn money off of other people. So that's an important thing to point out. But you do earn a little bit off of the different levels of people that are you're part of your downline when you are higher up in the company. So it depends on which level you want to reach as to where you would sit on that financial planning. So some of the great things about joining Scentsy or a company like Scentsy is that it is usually low cost to get started. So whereas if you were going to set up a business for yourself, you would need to buy a URL, buy a website, pay for advertising, have a marketing strategy in place, maybe buy stock, then have somewhere to put that stock. You would need perhaps people to work with you and all of that layout stuff. You don't have any of that with Scentsy because they do all that. All you have to do is sell the products and it comes straight from the warehouse to you or to your customers. So you don't have to deal with any of the other stuff. So there is no risk. There is no risk with Scentsy at all. So you pay your joining fee for your kit and then that is it. If you don't want to do anything else at all, there is nothing that happens to you. They don't demand the kit back. They don't demand more money off of you. There is no risk in that way that there might be with something else. There is the social aspect. So I know in our group, our director is very good at organising monthly meetups and things like that. It's fun. Like I really enjoy playing with my wax and talking to my customers. So that is really enjoyable for me. You get your stuff for less or you get cash back on your purchases. So it means that you can enjoy more Scentsy for less. And it's an additional revenue stream and you can earn money from it, which is obviously one of the big draws for people. So what I wanted to talk to you about different reasons that people join. Like I say, I joined just because my friend asked me to, and I had a little bit of guilt that we didn't really make much, and I knew that she wasn't going to pressure me into making the business work for me. So that's why I joined. But I also mentioned that I kind of joined as a kidnapper. So kidnappers are people that tend to join and then do zero with the business. They just take the kit and they kind of run with it. And that is absolutely fine if that's what you want to do. It's an absolute bargain. And I'm going to tell you about the July offer after this. So stay tuned to the end because it is insane. There are people that join because they just want to get their stuff for less or to get that cash back on their own stuff. So I have one of my customers is a huge Scentsy fan. She loves it as much as I do. I've told her that she needs to join so she can save some money. But she likes to support me, which I absolutely adore her for. But when you are somebody who has a warmer in every room of your house and is having your wax on every day, then it is definitely worth considering joining so that you can just put your orders through and get your orders with a bit of cash back so that you can save there. Then there are the people who join because they want to have something for them. I know that was my director. She was a stay-at-home mum. She had been working in a school and she was finding that tough, and she decided that she wanted something that was for her because her husband had the business. He would go out and work, the children would go to school, and she was left with nothing that was really hers. So she decided to start Scentsy as something that was something for her to do and enjoy, and a kind of a hobby that then turned into the business that she has today. Some people join because they want to make some extra money with rising costs of fuel, rising costs of food. An extra 30 or 40 quid a month could really be useful to some people. So some people join just to make that little bit of extra money to ease the financial burden of the household stuff. And then other people want it to be their side hustle that maybe allows them to reduce their hours at work or quit their 9-to-5 job altogether. And so again, there is room for all sorts of people for any reason to join Scentsy, to be part of it. I would say that this month is the month to join if you have ever thought about it or considered in any way, shape, or form running your own little side business. Then this month, Scentsy has a fantastic join offer, and it would be really worth starting because you can get the kit, you can give it a go, and if it doesn't work out, you just go back to being a customer and you get to keep the kit. And so it's like you lose absolutely nothing. In fact, you're going to gain with this kit. The only kind of thing with Scentsy, like it's not a rule, it's not a requirement, but to keep your account active, you have to place an active order once every 4 months. So you have got, 4 months. You could literally like not talk to anybody for 3 months and then go round to your friends and family and say, okay, I'm putting in a Scentsy order. Let's have a look at the catalogue and let's get you stacked up for the next 4 months, and then put another order in. So you could do that, and that would be enough to keep your account active. If you aren't, then your account just becomes deactivated, and then if you want to reinstate it, there's a reinstatement fee. But that is it. It's just because obviously they can't keep everybody on the system indefinitely, so it's kind of that kind of administration type thing. So you earn 20% when you first join on any of your sales, and then you would go up to 25% when you reach certified. So there is a certain level. We work with PRV, which is a point system that correlates to the pounds and correlates to the dollar and the euro and things. So we work on a PRV system, and you need to hit 1,000 PRV to be certified. And once you hit that, you are certified. That title is never removed from you, and you earn 25% on all of your sales from that point on. So the kit, and I'm going to put a picture of it up here for you so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm actually going to go to it on my screen so I can see what I'm talking about. So the kit is worth £114.75 in full size Scentsy products. So this is retail products, not everything that you get. So with this kit, you are going to get a counter clean, which is worth £12. You're going to get a bar of wax, which is £7.25. You're going to get a warmer, which is £36. You're going to get a mini fan diffuser, which is £18.25. You're going to get 2 pods for that diffuser, which are £12. You're going to get a hand cream, which is £11. You're going to get hand soap, which is £11, and you're going to get a car bar, which is £7.25. Now the kit contents does vary. They might swap out the car bar for car bar clips or something like that, but that is generally the contents that you're going to get in full size retail Scentsy, and that adds up to £114.75. You then get the tote, which I wish I'd got because I had the host join kit. I didn't get the tote, but it's an insulated tote, so it means that when you're shipping around wax in this kind of weather that we've been having, it keeps it cool for you. And of course you can use it for your freezer shop as well. So you get the insulated tote, you get the tester pack, and this month you get a bumper pack, because not only do you get all the spring and summer and fresh scent, like all of the scents that are currently in the catalogue, and it's about 90 different scents, you're also going to get a separate bag with all of the returning and autumn winter scents, new autumn winter scents. So you are going to get a bumper pack, so it's going to be sort of, I think you get about 30, so around 120 tester pots. So even if you don't do anything with the business, you've got 120 tester pots that you can melt into your warmers, and they are about 2 cubes of wax each. So that really adds up as well. You've also got some laundry samples in there as well, which again, if you decide not to do anything with the business, you can use. And then you've got your paperwork. So you've got your join leaflets, you've got your catalogues, you've got your thank you cards. There are also stickers in there for the catalogue scents that you can use to stick in the catalogue so people can scratch and sniff. And then there's your training manual as well. So there is an awful lot in there. Like I say, £114 worth of full-size retail Scentsy products, plus all the extras, including stuff that you could use if you decided that you didn't want to do the business. And all of that is £43 this month. And I'm just going to check that because it's insane. Let me see. I haven't got any of the windows open that had it on. There you go. Yeah, £43. So it's 50% off this month. So you can pay for that for £43 and you can join. You can have a business in a box. You can work that business. You can decide not to work that business. It is completely up to you, but you get to keep that kit worth £114. So if you are interested or have any questions, please do reach out to me. I'm absolutely happy to answer them. I will leave the join link below if you want to go ahead and do that. Feel free. One of the things that I would say is that I am not somebody who necessarily thinks about this as being a full-time income that would take care of my family. It can be, and it is for some people, and I'm not going to disregard that. And in fact, Scentsy has like a legacy option. So if you were to pass away, your business could pass on to your children. I'm not sure how all that works, so don't quote me on it. But there is things in place to where you can make this a business that supports your family. However, you do not own Scentsy. You are a business owner, you own your business, but your business is reliant on Scentsy being viable and Scentsy making their products. I, this week, read from one of my friends who is part of a different multi-level marketing company that her company is pulling out of the UK and Ireland, and it means that she can no longer sell the products that she sells, which means that she now has no business. And that can happen. It is rare. It doesn't happen often, but I am a big believer in not putting all your eggs in one basket. So like I say, I see Scentsy as being a great additional revenue stream. I think if you are a 2-income household, then you could definitely run with this, make this big, make this pay for things. I know there are people out there that make a lot of money in Scentsy, so it can be done. And if you are that driven person that wants to get to the top of the compensation plan, you certainly can do that, and you can certainly get to a position where you could retire your partner from their job. I would say always keep other streams of revenue going, because you never know what's going to happen. We just had something in the last 2 years that you would never think would happen, and a lot of people lost their jobs and were made redundant because of it. So you just don't know what's around the corner. So I am a big believer in multiple revenue streams to protect your household income. But definitely Scentsy is a fun way to add additional income to your household. And I will be very honest. In the last, I did write it down so I would have it exactly. I worked out that in the last year, my Scentsy has brought in £1,400 to my household, and that to me is enough for a holiday. So although I haven't put it in a pot away for a holiday because I work my finances differently, there is enough there that we could have gone on holiday with the money that I made in Scentsy, which just eases up our monthly bills, and that is perfect for me. That is me. That is not you. You might do more, you might do less, but it really is a business that the more effort you put in, the more you can get out of it. I have had other things going on. I haven't been able to put my full attention into it, but that's okay, because that's not what I want to do at this moment in time. And the great thing about Scentsy is you can put more effort in at other times, you can pull back at other times, you are in complete control of that. So if it is something that has triggered you in your head that, oh, I might want to do that, if you want to talk to somebody about it, I am happy to talk about it. Absolutely no pressure from me. I don't care what you do. You know, would I love to have some team members? Yes, I would. Am I bothered if I don't? No, I'm not. I would rather you were happy with the way that we had a conversation. So absolutely check out the links below. Any questions, pop them below. I know that there are a lot of people that have a negative view of multi-level marketing companies and the consultants that work for them, but I think a lot of it is to do with finding the right people that actually have the right mindset for it in the way that they communicate with people. And there are definitely some people out there that are not following the values set forward by the companies generally, because the companies are all about working together and growing together. And a lot of people tend to get into that selfish mindset of, you need to do this because that's what I need you to do. So I found a very good group in Scentsy. I love my sponsor, my director, the group that we are in. It is a very nice group to be part of. There is no pressure from anyone. So if you are interested in finding out more, then let me know. And until next time, bye for now.